heating before was provided by a oil-fired boiler that was constructed in 1976 that was very old, very antiquated and was very poor on CO2 emissions and efficiency.
Biomass heating was chosen at this site after considering a wide range of different renewable technologies and looking at a like-for-like replacement of the oil boilers. The main reasons were climate benefits and running cost benefits, and also the wider rural economy.
At the beginning they looked at solar PV and ground source heat pumps, but biomass heating was by far the most cost effective in terms of carbon saving and payback time.
Prior to the installation of the biomass wood boiler in our new energy centre, the prison was served by a centralised boiler house using and consuming heavy fuel oil, producing steam and hot water. The biomass boiler was installed and commissioned in 2010, and the benefits of almost were immediate in terms of savings in cost of our fuel and cost in our maintenance times.
What the prison wanted was a local fuel supply. So the chip is, at the moment, it comes from a depot about 11 miles away.
The fuel is supplied at the moment by a company called New Forest Energy, and they locally source fuel from locally managed forests. So we have the comfort that we are using locally supplied fuel and the benefits and carbon savings that the Ministry of Justice is currently enjoying.
The fuel comes from the low-grade wood chip end of the forestry market. The grade of timber that we're looking for is all on the soft wood side, and it will be otherwise not necessarily going to a straightforward market. So it will potentially go to chipboard, or it could possibly go to pulp, but otherwise it tends to be a cost for the landowner to bear.
Fuel deliveries are around about 3 to 4 times a week. The fuel deliveries are remarkably quick. We can turn around a fuel delivery within about half to 3/4 of an hour.
So the chip is delivered by lorry. The system is designed so it's a tip delivery. So a lorry comes in, tips the chip into a fuel store, and then it's automatically fed into the boiler, and that heats the prison district heating system at very high efficiency.
By switching to biomass fuel, you are addressing climate change and you're enormously reducing your running costs. On top of that, they're also eligible for the renewable heat incentive, which is, for a site like this, it's just an added bonus to make the payback even better than it was in the first place. The RHI is a tariff-based mechanism for any heat generated from a biomass boiler where the government will pay you an income. That income is guaranteed by primary legislation for 20 years.
Biomass for us here at Marsh has been of tremendous benefit to the establishment. It's a very, very simple fuel to use. It's very clean, and its handling qualities are a joy to actually operate. The technology is simple in itself. If there is a problem, which you will get problems now and again, they're easy to rectify. We get good support service from the supplying authorities, and we're very, very happy with the results of all the work that we put in here at Marsh.